Hello! Happy Tuesday, everybody. Me and oh, that's not a good start with the big puppy yawns. Oh my goodness, we gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. We gotta get fired up. High fives. High fives. There, that's a little bit, not the jazziest high five ever, but functional. That's the shut up of doing what you tell me. High five. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you are ready to work. So, real quick what you need, because it's super simple, and then I'll cover what this workout is going to be today. So, we are going to need just a full weight selection. And that's that. So, really just a light, medium, heavy, so you have options. I would say your heavy is going to be used in the leg portion, but keep in mind though, if you're a beginner or you're just feeling a little sluggish today, or you've got an injury, weights are optional in the lower body portion. So you can get a great workout in the lower body portion with no weights at all. So choose your own adventure. If you're feeling funky fresh today and you want to really go at it, then grab yourself some heavy weights for that, or medium weights, or light weights, or no weights, whatever you're feeling. And then upper body, we are going to need weights for those. So you want probably your medium upper body weights and one heavy weight for upper body. So that's what you're looking at, and then we've got a core set, but there are no weights needed for that. So what are we doing today? Today we are doing basics with a twist, or fun with cadence, whichever one you want to call it. I couldn't decide. I was torn between the two. Bonus points if anybody named Cadence is here today. We're having fun with you. So we are going to take basic exercises today. And what does basic mean? It doesn't mean simple. It just means basic. You don't have to have a multi-part exercise for it to be a good exercise. So basic exercise like squats, bicep curls, bicycle crunches, basic exercises that you've done a million times, but we're going to change it up by changing the cadence of the exercise. So instead of a squat just being up, down, we're going to change that cadence to be, say, a 3 count. 1, 2, 3 down, 3, 2, 1 up. Things like that. So we're going to change the cadence, and you will be surprised at the difference it makes in the exercise. Whole world of difference, especially if you've been working out for a long time and you're like, Tracy, if I do one more squat, I'm going to throw my gym shoes in the garbage and never work out again. This is a great way to change things up. Also, especially if you work out at home and you don't have a whole lot of equipment to vary your workout. You don't have cable machines, you don't have actual weight machines, things like that. So you're like me and you've got dumbbells and bands and that's about it. This is a great way to change that up. So the cadences that we'll be using, and I'll explain when we get there more thoroughly, is going to, but the terms you're going to hear are staggers, inches, pulses. That's what we're going to be using in each set. We'll have a stagger, we'll have an inch, we'll have a pulse. We also do have a hold for one exercise. So stagger, think of it, we'll just use a squat for every example. Stagger is like a 1, a 2, a 3 on the way down, a 3, a 2, a 1 on the way up. An inch, if you've done a bar class, you'll be familiar with. So inch is, say, get to the bottom, come up an inch, down an inch, and then stand. Again, thinking squat here, down to the bottom, up an inch, down an inch, stand. So that's inches. And then we're going to work in pulses. And so pulses is, say, you get to the bottom of your squat, and then you bounce. That's pulse, okay? So that's how we're going to be working today. Staggers, inches, pulses. And we do have one hold, but I don't think I need to explain what a hold is. Hold, Rizzo is displaying here perfectly that she's been holding in this little still statue of a puppy for the entire time I've been talking. That's a hold. Perfect example. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We've got 3 sets. We've got a lower body set that will be 3 exercises. We have an upper body set that will be 4 exercises. And we have a core set that will only be 2 exercises. So we're working for reps, not time. The reps are going to vary based on what we're doing, and I try to be a little forgiving for things, a little different rep cadence depending on what we are doing. So we will work for reps, not time, and of course add music and all those fun things if you need to, and modify if you need to. Sometimes changing cadence might aggravate something just because you're not used to working that way. So if you need to back out of something and go back to just a regular rep that's perfectly fine too. But not because it's hard. If it's just hard, you do it. You stick to it. So guys, the last thing is always, I will be checking Facebook for questions at the end of each round. So we'll go through all 3 exercises once. I'll pop in on the video just to make sure everybody's good. And social media wise, as always guys, I please ask you to share, subscribe, like, favorite, all of those things that get people paying attention to us on social media. And I do have something really exciting coming up for the month of September that I would really appreciate you guys sharing once we get there. So stay tuned for that. And lastly, if you wish to donate any funds for these classes, please remember it is the only payment I receive for these classes. So anything you can do to give is greatly appreciated. Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you'll find me. You'll see that logo and you can send those donations my way. And thanks guys for who gives already. It is sincerely appreciated. All right guys, so we are going to start with that lower body set first. So if you want to use weights, go ahead and have those close by. You can use one heavy weight, 2 medium weights. I mean, this is really, truly choose your own adventure with weights for the upper body, your choice. I'm going to take a quick drink of water, check the video, and then we'll get started. All right, friends. So we are going to do a 3-count stagger squat. So we're not working for time here, so I'll just show you one exercise at a time as we get there. So 3-count stagger squat. We have our feet about hip width or a little bit further apart, however you want to work today, just not in a sumo stance. And then we are going to chest tall. Everything about a squat is exactly the same, except we are going to sit back for a count of 3 and then stand for a count of 3. So we'll sit back and this is just warm up. 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So that's how we're going to move and about that pace. So just judge yourself. If you're somebody who can't squat very low, and this is about as low as you go, don't go 1, 2, 3, try to pace yourself down. And then grab weights. You can hold weights by your side. You can hold weights to your chest or no weights at all. Your choice. All right, let's see. I'm going to see how I feel with 2 by my side. So we've got the stagger squat. We're going to do a total of 12. Get everything lined up, set up, chest nice and proud. We sit back. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 5, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 6. Be patient. 7. 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 10. You got 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 11. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 12. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to do inches. 1 inch lateral lunge. So I'm not going to use any weight for this exercise, but you are welcome to. Lateral lunges are one of the trickier ones on my knees, so I don't like to push it by adding any weights usually. So, quick demonstration, and then we'll get going. Lateral lunge. So we step out to the side, but be careful. We tend to overstep. So the goal is to step out, and it takes a little trial and error. So go ahead and practice along with me. You want to step out to where when you sit back into your lunge, that you're still over this leg. You don't want to be so far out that when you go to lateral lunge that you're kind of in the middle with this knee sticking out, your hip doing this weird thing. So you want to be still over this leg. That way you've got power. You can push that body weight with that whole leg instead of being overextended, and then you're really kind of pushing through your hip flexors. So we're going to step out, inch up, down, and push up. And then we're going to go to the other side. So just know my workout space, I'm probably going to go off camera either direction, and that's all right. So just know we're going to step out into our lateral lunge, inch up, inch down, push back to middle. We're going to alternate that. So we'll do a total of 16. Okay? All right, so let's step it out. Down, inch up, down, push. 1. Step out, inch up, inch down. 2, so it's slow, control. Inch up, inch down, push to the middle. 3. Inch up, inch down, push to the middle. 4. 5. Down to your bottom, inch up, inch down, drive to the middle. 6. Up, down. 7. Down, up, down. 8. Halfway there, down, up, down. 9. And these inches, I like to think when I'm coming up, I'm pushing the floor away. Down, push it away again. 10. Down, up, down. 11. Down, up, down. 11. So what are we doing with these? We're taking the momentum out. 12. 13. I feel like I got off by 1 somewhere. 14. Because yeah, we shouldn't end going this way, so let's do one more each side. Last one, this way, up. Push to the middle. Beautiful. So we're taking the momentum out. That drop, push, and that's really the case with all of these exercises. When you squat up and down, you get that momentum. But when you start changing that cadence, that momentum flies out the door, and your muscles are doing the work. So we've worked in stagger, we've worked in inches. Now we're going to work in pulses. We're going to do 16, alternating back lunges with 3 pulses. So again, just practice along with me for a moment. We're going to have feet hip width apart, right in alignment with those hips. We step back into that 90-90 back lunge. Your knee does not have to touch the floor. I'm just showing you what 90-90 looks like. So we step back into our back lunge, and then we pulse. 1, 2, 3. And on 3, we push up to the top. Let's practice the other side. Step back. 1, 2, 3. So here again, push that floor away. So don't think I'm bouncing in my hip. Think I'm pushing up, big push up, okay? So you can use weights here if you want, down by your side. I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. So just make sure, especially now you have weights in your hand, pick a focal point, lock onto it. That will help your balance. All right, we're going for a total of 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3. 6. 1, 2, 3. 7. 1, 2, 3. 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 11. Woo, feeling it. 1, 2, 3, 12. 1, 2, 3, 13. Woo. 14. 15. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 16. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but by that one, feel it. All right, so we'll take just a quick break, nothing too long, and we're going to go through that set 2 more times. So evaluate your weights here, if you had the right selection or not, if you want to use them or not. If you didn't, why not? Are you just worried? Are you just scared to? Or do you have a real reason? Think about that. All right, I'm just going to pop around the video, check on it real quick, and we'll get going. Hope you guys are enjoying another look at the florals that we have here. This is our beautiful double bloom peach hibiscus. The blooms are so heavy that they hang, but they are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. We have a lovely neighbor who gives us hibiscus trees every year. It's amazing. All right, guys, so we're going to do that 3-count stagger squat. I'm going to change up my weight. I did 2 weights last time. I'm going to try holding to the front. This time it felt a little awkward holding to my sides. So I'm going to try a front hold this time. So we have that 3 count. Number 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Good. Try to make it even. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. And try to stagger it, really kind of stop, 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 stop. My first 1 or 2, I was a little too flowy. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I believe that's 5. So many numbers. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 6. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 7. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 8. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 9. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 10. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 11. Last 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yeah. All right. We've got those lateral lunge inches. So just remember, so I'm going to probably be off screen a little bit. We come to our lowest point, inch up, inch down, full push back to the center. Okay? Weights are optional here. You're welcome to hold a weight if you want. I would recommend probably weight in one hand, drop it down, and then transition through the middle. Probably the smoothest. All right, let's go. 1, inch up, inch down to the middle. 2, inch up, inch down to the middle. Make sure those hips are still sitting back. Lateral lunges, we tend to jet forward into our knees. Hips still come back. 5, I am counting, I promise. Inch up, inch down, push through. 6, up, down, up. 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're trying to land over the top of this leg. 12. 13, almost there. 14, one more each side. Last one, inch down, up, down, to the middle. Beautiful. Whew. That one actually felt better than the first round. I'll take that as a win. Not sure I'm going to feel about these back lunges though. But we always try. All right, so we got those back lunges. Remember, this one is pulses. So it's a little 3, 2, 1 to the top pulse. So that's different than stagger, different than the inch. It's like 3 little bounces, okay? All right, so if we're holding weights, we have them down by our side. Take that focal point across the room, lock on, we step back. 3, 2, 1, drive to the top. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Push that floor away. 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Drive through that front heel. 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. Keep that chest nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 10. Oh, don't lost count. 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2. I think we're getting some bonus ones. 12. 1, 2, 3, 13. 1, 2, 3, 14. 1, 2, 3, 15. Last 1, 2, 3, 16. I think we got a few to grow on that one. All the 1, 2, 3s, 3, 2, 1s, and trying to keep count. Woo. That's a lot of brain work too. All right, guys, we catch our breath again. Just for a short break. Let our legs relax just a little bit. And we're gonna go through that one more time. Whew. Goodness. So yeah, I hope you guys are seeing, just through 2 rounds, I'm out of breath, sweat, and not that you necessarily wouldn't be from regular squats, lateral lunges, back lunges, but I hope you're seeing with just that little change in cadence, will do. It kind of jerks those muscles out of their slumber, right? They're like, oh, squat, we got this. Oh wait, what are we doing? You know, it makes that little bit of muscle confusion, which is what you're looking for. I don't think that's really a term, but I'm going to make it one. In fact, you know what I think? I got it from one of those stupid infomercials for the shake board, where you just stand on that board and it shakes your fat. And they say it causes muscle confusion, and I laugh my butt off every time I see it. Muscle confusion. All right, guys. I just had brain confusion. I picked up the little weights when I wanted the big weights. All right, so we're gonna do our stagger squats. So remember, we wanna aim for a 1 stop, 2 stop, 3 stop, 3 stop, 2 stop, and 1. So a little pause in each one. Now sometimes our brain gets ahead of our body or vice versa, or we make it a little too flowy. Guilty as charged, but let's try to keep that in mind. The little stop at each number. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Keeping those shoulders nice and down. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4. Trying to focus. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 9, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 10. Last two. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 11. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And that's the end of those. All right. Stagger squats complete. So now we've got the 1 inch alternating lateral lunge. So remember, that's bottom, up an inch, down an inch, push to the middle. Okay? All right. Again, make sure your stride isn't so big that you're your body's here in the middle and your legs way out here. You want to keep everything one on top of the other. All right. Let's go. 1. Down, up, down. 2. Down, up, down. 3. Down, up, down. 4. Now call it inches, because I really want you to think about just up an inch, down an inch. 5. Are you going to nail an inch? No, that's not important. But just reminding you, we don't want you to stand up tall. We want you to stay low. We'll push up and down. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Should also get a nice stretch through here. 13. Or depending how tight you are, not so nice stretch. 14. Almost there, guys. 2 more each side. Last one. One more this way. Beautiful. I like that little rotating arm move. All right, guys. One more to go in this set. And then our lower body will be done. For those alternating back lunges, 3 pulses. So pulses, again, are a little different. They're not as controlled as the inch. They're not as stop, stop, stop. Like a stagger, it really is like 3 little bounces. But again, I encourage you not to just kind of bounce, meaning dump, dump, dump into your hip, but a push, push, push. It's a different feeling if you think about it. All right, weights by your side if you're using them. And again, hit that focal point. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3. So instead of, this is kind of dumping. Or push, push, push. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 12, 1, 2, 3, 13, 1, 2, 3, 14, 1, 2, 3, 15. I think that's probably actually 14. We'll call it done. 16, guys, good work. Set those down. Now we're gonna take a little bit longer break, nothing crazy. Just let ourselves cool off just a little bit. Now, what I always say is you want to keep yourself on a simmer. So right now where I am, we're going to take a break every couple of words. We don't have to stay that high. We want to come down a little bit, but we want to stay nice and warm. So if you're in a really cool room where you might cool off a lot fast, keep walking, keep pacing, do a little jog in place, something like that. But if you're in a hot garage like me, probably just an occasional step touch is good. So we're moving on to upper body. Make sure you're getting some water too, guys. Cool room or not. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right, so we're moving to upper body. We've got 4 exercises this round, and then we've got a short core set, just 2. So it should all work out. So we're gonna do a 2 count stagger bicep curl. So we've already learned stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where our stagger will be in. We're gonna do a 3 pulse overhead press. Guys, you're probably gonna burn. Be prepared. We're gonna be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The first one's always a little awkward, just like, where do I start? But it's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. So that's gonna be our pulse. We're gonna do inches with our tricep overhead extension. So we'll have our 1 heavy weight. We'll go to the bottom, 1 inch up and down, top. Bottom, inch up and down, top. That'll be our inches. And then our hold is going to be a 2 count bottom hold push up. Do the best you can. I have 8 on the docket, but we're just going to do as many as we can. 8's our goal, 6 is fine, 4 is fine, whatever works. And I will tell you guys, with all the upper body, I do have a kind of pinched nerve situation in my right arm, so my ring finger and my pinky are not really strong or really, they're mostly numb right now. So my upper body weight, I might have to go really light, I might have to stop, just depending on how things go. So I'm not going to stop coaching you, and I will keep doing air movements, but at some point I may have to put down the weights. Hopefully not, but this is the first weightlifting I've done with upper body since I got this pinched nerve thing. So just a heads up on that. If you see me, there's nothing wrong per se as far as an emergency. I'm just listening to my body. All right, I'm going to check the video real quick and we're going to come back. So go ahead and get ready for your bicep curls. Hey, Geralda in Oregon. Oh my gosh, I am so jealous. You know, I don't do Facebook, but I have intentionally been coming to Facebook every day to go to your page, Geralda, because I wanted to see those beautiful Oregon pictures. Ah, it looks so beautiful. I hope you're having the best time. I can't wait to see you and hear about it. Oh, all right, guys, so we're going to do 2 count stagger bicep curl. Now, even more so with upper body than lower body, you really might need to consider lighter weight. Now, don't start with that. Start with what you have, but I just want you to be open to the fact that you may have to change weights from your norm when we change these cadences up. So I'm already going to start a little lighter because of my funkiness that's going on, but hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised and can move up. We'll see. All right, so remember the name of the game is control too. So if your weights are so heavy and you're like, oh, you know, that's what your stagger looks like, maybe lighten those weights a little bit. All right, 2 count stagger, we're going for 12. Shoulders open, chest nice and broad, elbows locked into those sides. 1, stop in the middle. 2, stop at the top. 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Don't get ahead of me. 2, 3, 4. I know it's tempting to move faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11. Last. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. Good job, guys. All right, we've got that 3 count pulse overhead press. So this is the one I expect to burn for my own stuff. I'm just telling myself in advance, go ahead and accept it. So we're going to load it up, and then we push. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3. Control those pulses. 8. 1, 2, 3. 9. 1, 2, 3. 10. 1, 2, 3. 11. Woo, there it is. 1, 2, 3. 12. Woo. All right, we got that overhead tricep with the inch. All right, guys, so grab. This is where you're going to have one heavy weight. You can also do 2 weights above your head, your choice. I'll let you pick. I gotta say, I kind of like the 2-weight option. I'm going to try it with the 1 weight and see how I feel about it. So we're going to take our 1 heavy weight or your 2 heavy weights overhead, stagger that stance so you're nice and stable, and you're pulling those elbows forward like you're trying to point them the same direction that you're looking. Shoulders down away from the ears. We start at the top. We lower, up an inch, down an inch, up. 2, an inch, 3, down, up, down, 4, down, up, down, 5, down, up, down, 6, down, up, down, 7, woo, down, up, down, 8, down, up, down, 9, down, up, down, 10, down, up, down, 11, 1, more, down, 12, woo! Oh, wow. That was a little harder than I expected, to be honest. All right, guys, so we've got those push-ups. This is where I fully expect whatever deficiency I have today, rearing, it's ugly ahead of me. So, set yourself up for success. So we've got, obviously, push-ups we can modify to knees. Push-ups we can completely not modify, do it on our toes. Push-ups we can modify to a wall if we need to. Modifiable to all levels, okay? So we've got our hands on the floor underneath us, about shoulder width. A little bit further is okay too. We're going to kick our knees back to where they are not underneath our hips directly. So we don't want to be in tabletop and then be pushing up here, okay? So you want your knees kind of behind you. One easy way to do that, if you are able to hold plank even briefly, is to go into plank and then drop your knees. And that's your perfect modification spot. We're going to come down, 1, 2, push up, okay? So we're going to come down to our bottom, and even if your bottom is here, that's fine. 1, 2, push up. Whatever your lowest point is, hold for a 1, 2, and then push to the top. All right, let's go. 1, 2, push up. 1, 2, push up. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. 1, 2, that's 6. 2 more if you got it. 1, 2, 7. Last one. 1, 2, 8. Woo! Yes. Come on up when you're ready. Take a moment if you need to. So that 1, 2 at the bottom, it's just a hold. I know you were probably face down, trying your best to get through those push-ups. So it's not a 1, 2, it's not a bounce, it's not an inch. It's just a hold. 1, 2, push. And as they hold your lowest point, that looks different for everybody. So it's whatever your lowest point is. 1, 2, push up. All right, quick drink of water. I'm gonna get right back to it. Be right back. Ooh, let me check the time real quick. All right, time is flying. Okay, bicep curl, staggers. All right, just set, roll those shoulders back and down. Nice proud chest. Elbows in close to those sides. We stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Stop. 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 That's 5. Pause. 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 That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. Good job, guys. Gotta admit, if I had 12s, I'd probably use 12s. These are 10s. I'm tempted to try 15s on the last round, just to see what happens. Not on these overhead presses, though. I think 10s are perfectly acceptable for these overhead presses. All right, so remember we've got that 3, 2, 1. So we start here and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, push. You want those elbows a little bit ahead of your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, push. So what I mean by that is not way up here, a little bit ahead. 3, 2, 1, push. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 12. Woo! I told you those were gonna burn. And if they are not, maybe think about upping those weights a little bit. Whoa. All right, guys. We've got the overhead triceps. I did one weight the first time to show you one weight. I'm going to do 2 weights this time to show you what that looks like. I will say if you have a tighter chest, and honestly too, I think broader shoulders. Like I'm very broad shouldered. So to hold one weight, I've got to really pull myself in tight, which tight chest and broad shoulders, trying to pull in. There's a lot happening there. So I feel like the 2 weights gives me a little bit more space, and it might just be mental, to be honest. But let's give that a shot too, so you can see that. So we've got 2 weights in our hands now, but everything else is going to be the same. So we're going to bring those weights up, and then we set them side by side, and then we bring our elbows facing forward again. All right, so we start at the top, down, up, down, 1, down, up, down, 2, down, up, down, 3, down, up, down, 4, down, up, down, 5, woof, down, up, down, 6, down, up, down, 7, down, 8, down, up, down, 9, woo, 10, 2 more, down, up, down, 11, down, up, down, 12, oh my gosh. Oh. And that'll be one when I'm going by frame in the video to find the freeze frame. That would be a delightful face. All right, guys. Push-ups with that bottom hold. So tricky thing about all these exercises is they all work together. So triceps especially are involved in your overhead press and your overhead tricep, and they're involved in your push-up. So we're using the same muscles in several different ways in these exercises. So hands, fingers nice and wide, spread apart, roll those shoulders back and down, and then find your modification, either be it on the wall or hold plank, then set your knees down, or do a full push-up. Wherever you want to be today, rock it out. We've got that hold at the bottom. 1, 2, push. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. Woo! 7 and 8, both rounds. Woo! It's one of those shaky, slow. Yeah, good work, guys. If you're at that effort level as well, I feel ya. Awesome job pushing through it. All right, we got one more trip through that set, and then we'll have our super short 2 exercise core set. So get you some water. Stay hydrated. I'm going to turn on the video one more time, and I'll be right back. All right, perfect, guys. So let's finish up this set, and then we'll get to the core set, and we will be all done. So give those arms a little shake out, shoulder a little roll, move them around just a little bit. The 4 exercise set is more than we normally do also. So if you're feeling a little extra fatigued and you're like, what in the heck is going on? That could be another reason also. All right. Roll them back. Staggers. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 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 That's 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Stay at my pace. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, last 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. I totally forgot about trying to up my weight, but honestly, that's probably a little bit of ego talking that wanted that extra weight, so I'm glad I skipped it. All right, guys, we've got that pulse overhead press. Yes, the Bernie one. All right, get your feet set. Chest open, shoulders down. We come up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, halfway, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. Where's the burn? 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 11. Last 1, 2, 3, 12. Another great freeze frame that'll be. All right, guys, we've got the overhead tricep again. Your choice, single weight or double weight. It is really up to you and what makes you feel comfortable. And I'm preparing myself because this one is burning me alive. So I'm just going to go ahead and mentally prepare for that. All right, guys, stagger that stance so you're nice and steady. Weights come up. If you're doing 2 weights, bring them together. Either way, those elbows come forward. We start at the top. 1. Down, up, down, 2. Down, up, down, 3. Down, up, down, 4. Down, up, down, 5. Down, up, down, 6. Down, up, down, 7. Down, up, down, 8. Down, up, down, 9. Down, up, down, 10. Down, up, down, 11. Down, up, down, 12. Woo! They barely came back up on the 12. Goodness gracious, guys. And I will say that is a true testament to what changing the cadence can do for you. Because normally, I will say overhead triceps are generally easy for me. Overhead triceps I've done as heavy as 30, sometimes even more, usually without a problem. That's just 20. And it feels like my arm's gonna fall off. So that is a testimony to what changing cadence can do. All right, guys, push-ups. Let's knock them out. Don't dread them. Don't fear them. Just do it, okay? Wide fingers. Find your modification. Get that chest, heart shining forward. So don't be caved in. Heart shines forward. Let's do it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2. Push 7. Last one. 1, 2, 8. Oh! Wow. Hot damn. Oh, goodness, guys. All right, I'm not even going to worry about coming up. Our 2 core exercises are going to be on the mat. So I'm just going to kind of hover here for a moment. That was legit. Sometimes I'll say, I even surprise myself, and not because I don't put a ton of effort in these workouts. I put in probably more effort than is required, to be honest. But it's always nice when you have these ideas. Like, this was definitely a different idea. Charlie and I were talking about, you know, this is almost 130 videos. And there's days when we're definitely like, I'm out of ideas. I just don't know what to do. Nothing sounds good anymore. So we had this idea of going back to basics. And then I was like, what can we twist on that? So it's awesome when you do that and you take a chance on a workout and it works tremendously. So, hi Toot! Your favorite part is core time. It's core time. You love core time. You do. All right, guys, so we're going to work in pulse and we're going to work in staggers today in the core exercises. So we're going to do bicycles with a pulse, and then we're going to do a 3-count supine leg lift. So let's just get into it and we'll cover it while we go, okay? So let's come to our back. Miss Ruth, I need to come down to my neck. That's okay with you? Okay, I know you're going to lick me to death. All right, so we're going to come down to our back. Ooh, we're going to get a little bit of a hip cramp. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to do a 2-count or 2-pulse bicycle. We're going to move nice and slow through this. We're going to do a total of 20. So I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to modify. Oh, hi, sweet girl. Just so I can really show you nice and slow. So we're going to have our hands behind our head. Just make sure that you don't have them interlaced and locked and that you're pulling your head forward. I like to just kind of touch my head behind my ears as my support. If you really need support, that's okay too. Just make sure you're not pulling through your head. So I'm going to drop this arm just for instructional purposes. So we're going to pull our knee in as we rotate our chest over. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you can modify here and just do bent knees, or you can do the full long levers. 1, 2. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And remember, whole chest rolls over. We're not just cranking through our neck. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't forget your little pulses. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. Lay it back. Core should be super engaged and responsive now. We're going to put our hands underneath our tail. Make that little diamond shape with your index and your thumb underneath your tailbone. And we're going to do a 3-count supine leg lift. So we've got our feet together, nice and tall at the top. Go ahead and play and discover where your bottom out is, where you can't lift. You know, you've gone too far, you can't lift anymore. So maybe that's here. Maybe that's all the way at the bottom. So go ahead and discover that. And then we're going to drop 3 times, just like those squats, to get to the bottom and then back to the top. So we go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Little stops each time. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I believe that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's 7. We're going to 10. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's 10. So again, guys, if you're just starting out, it can be 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Make it small or as big as you need. All right, take just a brief moment. Stretch those arms up overhead. Stretch your feet out if you need to. Give yourself a little break. But we're going right back to it. So we've got those bicycles. And remember, you can do short levers or full extended legs, wherever you want to be. All right, hands behind the head. Again, not cranking through our neck. And we're rotating that chest. right, we have a total of 20. Remember, knee, knee, 2 pulses. Let's go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Hi. I know, Rizzo, it's intense. Thank you. Yes, my shoulder definitely needs puppy kiss therapy. Thank you. All right, guys, we've got those leg lifts. Okay, that's a good girl. Thank you. All right. All right. We've got the 3s. Remember, drop it as little or as much as you need. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's enough, Ruth. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5. That's enough, Ruth. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 9. Last 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 10. Good job. We've got one more round of that, guys. Go ahead and give yourself a nice big stretch out. Oh, don't kiss me in the armpit. You are being silly. You are being so silly. You are. You're being the silliest girl. You are. You're being the silliest. All right, guys. We've got one more trip through. You are being wild. Oh my goodness, you're being wild. All right, guys. Bicycles. One more time. Let's ride that bike. Pick somewhere fun. Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? All right, hands behind the head. No pulling. All about the rotation. Let's go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, we're super tight, 13, 14, 15, don't forget your pulses, 17, 18, 19, 20, ah, ooh, belly on fire. All right, guys, 3 count drops in those leg lifts, and we are done. Woo. So again, make that little diamond below your tailbone, or right on for your tailbone to sit in. That gives you some good support. Tuck those shoulders under. I want you to really think about drawing that belly down and in, like you're trying to suck something in through your lower belly. Okay, that's going to hold everything nice and tight, nice and controlled while you're dropping those legs. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3. The kiss monster's back. 3, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 7, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 8. 2 more, guys. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 9, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 10. Woo! One more big stretch, guys. Extend those feet. Extend those hands. Reach for opposite sides of the room. faster. Oh my goodness, you're a maniac. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this basics with a twist, fun with cadence workout. Again, a great way. None of the exercises that we did were overcomplicated. They were all straightforward exercises that you've probably done a million times if you've been in the fitness world. But by just making little changes, staggers, pulses, inches, we can change the game completely. So I really felt this one worked out well. It was nice when an idea comes together like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave feedback, I'd love to hear it. And again, stay tuned. We've got a big announcement coming for September that I hope that you guys will join me for. So as always, please like, share, subscribe, follow. Anything you can do, probably things I don't even know about on social media to get our message out in front of people and hopefully get more people working out with us here. And lastly, donations are greatly appreciated. It's what keeps us running. It's the only thing that we run on. That and a bunch of love. So Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you'll find me on Venmo. Any donations you can send, $1, $10, $100, whatever works, it is greatly appreciated. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.